All right, it is November 22nd, and that means we're leading right into Turkey Day. Turkey Day. A day to get together with family and friends. Oh, I almost combined them there. And it leads right into that horrible holiday called Black Friday. But there's some awesome music, especially this weekend. It kind of slows down. And, well, let me tell you about those alternatives, and let's go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Shoujo Says Go, helping you find music around the Valley of the Sun that I think you should go check out. And yes, it's brought to you by Yucca Tap Room, so stay tuned till the end. We'll spotlight some awesome stuff coming through there. And yes, you're seeing this bright neon one because Mr. Neon there, Sterling of Skeleton Army, made this for me. Figured, why not put it on the video for a little bit. So, throw that there for a second. But yeah, so there's some awesome stuff. Of course, if you like what you're watching, you can always support me by heading to patreon.com/everyshoujo. Even $1 helps me go toward, tickets, gas, equipment, that kind of stuff. So, you can always help out that way. And also, be sure to head over to everyshoujo.com. Right now, we've got the wrap-ups from Guttermouth over at the Yucca Tap and the Aquabats. I got to shoot pictures of the Aquabats and People Mover. Oh my god, I went into that blind and that was awesome. You need to go check out those pictures. At least that. Oop, excuse me. There we go. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, we got it. Anyways, but yeah, so that's going to be that. Let's get right into it tonight. And actually, let me preface this because it was at least tonight, and I think there's a couple nights where if you like punk, you like ska, you like rockabilly, or all the above, they're going to be pulled in 7 directions. So, but you'll see. Let's get right here. Tonight, starting, we got Pennywise with the Bronx in Town with Playboy Man Baby and Aquadolls added on there at the Marquee Theater. We got the Scatolites with the Bondulas and Two Tone Loser Kings over at the Rhythm Room. Get a little old school ska right in there. Awesome stuff. The Avengers doing their album release over the Yucca Tap with I Am Hologram and Paige the Village Idiot. There is Victims in the Kentucky Rifles, and that's with the Bleedouts and the Upchucks over at Timeout Lounge. There is, Jared Gabriel Band with Clint Stevens, Pride Through Strife, and we came in last at the Rock Bar. Chrome Rhino with Foxadillo, Radio Blunt, and Fly the Coop over at Focow. There's Mr. Incommunicado, so if you want some more ska, and this two-tone-ish, that's with Wano Lippy over at Lost Leaf. Plus Coxswain, they're playing over at Rosie's McCaffrey, so you get some awesome Celtic punk right there. There's some awesome options. There we go. It didn't seem like I said that, did it? Moving on to Saturday, though, this is where it gets even worse. Alright, so all of this is awesome, so let's just make sure you know it. First off, let's go with Chigona Fest, Volume 3, Tiana's birthday show, and we got Madame Mosca in Town, Dynamo, The Gritty End, Bowcat, Spastic, Nomada, and Rage and Peace over the Yucca Tap Room, and I believe if you arrive around earlier than 7, or is it before 7? Arrive early, tickets are a little cheaper, so just so you know. But right across the street, the awesome dudes from New Mexico, their brand new album's killer. Russian Girlfriends are in town, and they're here with Bulletproof Backpacks. The Maybe Next Year's an Acne Superstar doing an acoustic set over at Timeout Lounge. Alright, you're already crap. Well, at least those are close. Well, here's one that's not close that's also really good. We got Coffin Cats in town, and they're playing with the Belfry Bats, Outline Laws, and the Freak Billies over at the Row Lounge. So now you're kind of starting to go, oh, now I don't know what he's talking about. So, yes. And then, well, let's go right down this list. We got the KWSS and 80/20 Records Guilty Pleasure Show featuring Harper Navas, Promise to Myself, Gabe Kumbunda? Sorry if I'm butchering it. The Bellwethers, Pretty Years, Daphne and the Glitches, the Twits Band, Carol Pacey and Andy Baronda, and Megan and Shane at Alaska Live. And it's not their normal sets. They play guilty pleasure songs. And that's really cool, really fun. So, you're like, oh god, now where am I going to end up? Up to you. I'm just giving you your options. Also, really going on here, we got a holiday charity fundraiser from Mingus Mountain Academy and Families in Need featuring Jim Bachman. We got Jake Dean, Raquel Willand, Rick Harris, Clint Stevens, Jay Sanchez, Adara Ray, and Jeremy August, and Titi Pineda? I'm so butchering this, and I apologize for that. But yeah, that's over the Puro Cigar Bar. You can go support those. Then, going down, there's even more awesome punk. We got Corky's Leather Jacket, We Might Be Wasted, TV Tragedy, some Jaywalkers over at the Blues Bar. So, actually, for your Northsiders, there you go. A little less driving, got some awesome punk rock right there. We also got Punk Night at the Grid with the Birth of Monsters, Girl Blood, the Genesis System, and Critical Miss. Right? You're now just like, now I see what he's talking about. But yeah, so there's that. Going further down the list, though, we got Mr. Bud and Mr. Golden and American Long Spurs over the Dirty Drummer. I mean, there's an awesome one, right? Dream Tame is playing with Andy Warpigs and Reclaim of the Coven Phoenix. Plus, maybe you did want to get away from this and make your options a little simpler, because then if you can't get there, there's only one option. So go and head up to Flagstaff. Authority Zero is up there with Miles to Nowhere, Undefined, and Perfect Sense. So there you go. Solved. We solved it. You're just going to drive up to Flag and be careful. Frozen roads, that kind of stuff. All right, but yeah, so awesome stuff. Then moving to Sunday, though, we got Very Paranoia with Heavy Breather and Doms over the Lunchbox. Got the Get Up Kids with Kevin Devine and the Whiffs over Crescent Ballroom. And if you do happen to be going up to Flagstaff for the Authority Zero show and you stick around until the next day, well, Mike Sparrow's doing an acoustic set from noon to 7 over at the Green Room, so you can go check that out too. To get just more Authority Zero, well, kind of Authority Zero, and whatever Mike wants to play. So cool stuff right there. And you get to enjoy probably making a snowman, I think. Unlike our hail man over here. If you saw, we got hail. Just clarify that joke. And then Monday, we got Big Bite with Anami, Ozone, Mute Swan, and Godstar at the Rebel Lounge. Tuesday, relax. I'm going to relax. Wednesday, we've got the second annual pre-Thanksgiving bash featuring Scattered Melodies, Pride Through Strife, The Banter, Radio Blonde, and Billy Sutherland over the Yucca Tap Room. We got Black Bottom Lighters with the Hourglass Cats, Radio Fix, and Morgan Blackwell at the Rebel Lounge. Dorner debut show, and this one's featuring Dumpster Hump over the Cornish Pasty Tempe, aka The Beast. What's that one? That's off of, I think that's right off of Mill. But yeah, so there's that one. Plus, Big Sandy and the Fly Right Boys, which Big Sandy, if you weren't familiar with him already, and you happen to be at the last Reverend Horn Heat show, he happened to play there, and he happened to play with the Rev, so really good musician. He's here with his band, and they're playing with Brea Burns and the Boleros with Joe Baker Trio at the Rhythm Room. So plenty of stuff once you're off work to be like, I'm going to kick back, watch some awesome music before I have to worry about anything family or friend related the next day. Well, there's some options. Then, speaking of Thanksgiving, if you're not doing anything or your evening happens to be free after you do some stuff, well, Yucca's got you covered. There's the Thanksgiving acoustic night featuring Haley Green, Still Drunk Still, Austin Sweeney, Shane Zen, and the Whoop family over the Yucca Tap Room. Still Drunk Still. That seems kind of appropriate for a name of a musician to be playing on after you have Thanksgiving dinner. But Carolyn is really good, so regardless, definitely check that out. Then, yes, Friday, Black Friday. If you are shopping, be safe. If you're not, cool. Either way. But there's some awesome stuff next Friday, and that features the Old Firm Casuals back in town with Charger and the Volturas at the Rebel Lounge. We also got the Black Friday punk rock show with ADD, We Still Copper, Corky's Leather Jacket, El Googly Diablo, and Night Nurse and the 602s at the Yucca Tap Room. We got Ghost in the Will playing with No Lungs over the Cornish Pasty Mesa. We got Meat Puppets. They're playing right after Thanksgiving with Particle and Stephen Maglio at the Crescent Ballroom. Then Andy Warpigs playing with Shamehole, Married a Dead Man, Clam Slamming, Josue, there we go, Kinter at the Cardiff Giant Tattoo. That's actually really good too. Manic Monkeys are playing over Tempe Marketplace, so if you do want to shop and you want to hear some awesome music, then they've got you covered if you happen to be going by the stage over the Tempe Marketplace. So there you go. Of course, like I said at the top, there's some awesome stuff hitting the Yucca Tap Room, and to remind you of some of that awesome stuff, first off, let's mention, not only can you get your tickets at yuccatap.com, but you can pick them up at Yucca itself or at Church and Things with no fees. Of course, yes, tonight via Vengeance, they're doing their album release with I Am Hologram, Page Village Idiot. Tomorrow, the Chugona Fest Volume 3 with Matamoska, Dynamo, The Gritty End, Bocat, Spastic, Nomada, and Rage and Peace. And then, yes, like I said, once you're off work and you're looking for some awesome music to relax to, because fuck it, you got a couple days off, well, the second annual pre-Thanksgiving show, bash, featuring Scattered Melodies, Pride Through Strife, The Banter, Radio Blonde, and Billy Sutherland, Wednesday. So, some awesome stuff. Of course, there's a couple things you can do to help me out. First off, if you can, subscribe. There should be a little icon either over here or right below. Click subscribe. As I get more subscribers, I get a little more access to features on here. Plus, it helps me out. Second of all, like I said at the top, head over to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Any little bit helps. There's even $1 tier just on that premise. But you can always support that way, especially because I don't have any advertisement on here as a small guy until I get a lot more subscribers. So, yeah. Of course, keep up with me on everyshowjoe.com. We got at least those 2 shows, the Guttermouth and the Aquabat show, already up there, working on more photos. I'm trying to get to the Side Pony stuff. Hopefully, with the weekend, I might be able to catch up a little bit. Plus some other stuff. You'll see. But yeah, so keep an eye on that. Plus, in real time, keep up with me on social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on kind of Tumblr. What else am I missing? Twitter. Yes. Every Shoujo on all that. So you can keep up with me there. Of course, be sure to tune in tomorrow if you're watching this Friday. We've got the maybe next year's on the next episode of Concerts of Consoles. And I think that's going to be it. So yeah. So yes. Of course, as always, thank you, Tony, for the theme at the top. And if you like bands, especially small and mid-size, share pictures, share their Bandcamp, share just stuff, spread the word, help them out. Because as they grow, that means they're going to stick around a little longer. Plus, that means there's more people going, can you make more music? This is really cool. And, well, usually they'll answer that call once they can afford it. And so, with more fans, it makes it a lot quicker for them to afford it and help them out. And they'll thank you for it. It's reciprocal. Anyways, but yeah, that's my little rant. Of course, be safe, have fun, don't get trampled at a Black Friday sale. Maybe just stay in and shop online. I don't know. That's what pick up in stores for. But yeah, so that's going to be it. So till next week, hopefully I see you guys at a show, and take care.